we're going to talk about another built-in function here today, and that built-in function is called fzero, and it actually does, it's going to perform the same task that we've been really studying in chapters 5 and 6, which is finding the solution to some equation where one side of it's equal to 0, right? Like this equation that we have up here that we've been studying, the this bungee example, okay, right? We really have the function f equal to 0. We're looking for the roots, okay? And this, again, this is built in, okay? And so we can say, hey, our function f, and you can either provide brackets, so you could say, 130 to 160, or rather than doing that, you could also just say, hey, I think maybe the root is close to 130. And remember, our root here was 142 point something. Let's go ahead and just run it, see if fzero is working properly. And there it is. Okay. It's written in scientific notation here, but you can see that this is the same thing that we've been getting using our other functions that we've created, such as bisect, false position, Newton's method. Okay, now the question is how does this thing work? Well, for one, we're not going to actually be able to see exactly what the code is behind this, but I do want to give you an idea of how this function works. Okay, and this is described in our book here a little bit on, let's see, on page 179, Brent's method. But the idea is that it starts off by trying to detect a sign change. Okay. And in other words, it's going to try and actually bracket the root itself. Okay. And the reason it's going to bracket the root is it's then going to implement, okay, it's then going to implement one of the quicker methods for finding roots. Okay. And if one of those quicker methods does find a root, but it's outside the brackets, then the program notices, hey, there's something wrong here, and it's going to switch to the more conservative method, bisection. Okay, and it'll use bisection until it starts closing in on the root. But once it starts closing in on the root, is what it'll do is it will switch back to one of those quicker methods. Okay, and so that's really the main idea, and that's it.